Yeah, good morning. Good morning. I'm looking forward to meet with the EU defense ministers, and I'm looking forward to discuss with them how we are responding to a more demanding and challenging security environment. And recently we have seen some very important steps in the right direction. NATO strongly supports all efforts to find a negotiated, peaceful political solution to the conflict in Syria. What you have seen is that the intense Russian airstrikes, mainly targeting opposition groups in Syria, is undermining the efforts to find a political solution to the conflict. Moreover, the increased Russian presence, air activity in Syria is also causing increased tensions and violations of Turkish airspace. This creates risks, heightened tensions, and it's of course a challenge for NATO because it's violations of NATO airspace. And then the substantial Russian military buildup in Syria and the Eastern Mediterranean is also shifting the strategic balance in this part of the Mediterranean. So I call on calm, de-escalation, and a political solution to the conflict in Syria. I think we have to look at the facts, and the facts are that Russia has, during the last months, implemented a heavy, substantial military buildup in Syria with air forces, ground forces, and increased naval presence in the eastern part of the Mediterranean. They are conducting many airstrikes, intense airstrikes, mainly directed against opposition groups, and they are violating, we have seen several violations of NATO airspace, of Turkish airspace. So this is something which is now undermining the efforts to find a political solution to the conflict in Syria. We are following very closely the developments also in Libya, and this just underlines the importance of fully support the efforts to try to find a political solution, to reach a ceasefire and to have an agreement on a unity government in Libya, because that will be an important first step also to be able to fight ISIL. NATO stands ready to support a new unity government in Libya, to help them with build defense institutions, to help them in different ways. But that requires a request from a new unity government in Libya, and of course a new situation on the ground in Libya to enable such support from NATO.
Thank you very much, colleagues. That's all we have time for. I'm afraid we really need to